How long can someone who falls into a pool of nuclear waste survive? After 1 hour, he began vomiting black blood. 5 hours later, he was violently throwing up non-stop, spewing nothing but black liquid, and after that he felt constantly cold. He had no idea that his body was quietly undergoing a mutation. He managed to make it through the entire night like this. By the 16th hour, the man could surprisingly still eat and drink, seeming relatively fine. So he went out as usual to find a mob boss, planning to sell a gold watch he'd stolen the day before. Unexpectedly, this boss even gave him a sweet gig, making contact with a group of drug dealers. However, this turned out to be a deadly trap. The two groups immediately opened fire on each other. The boss was killed on the spot, and he also got shot and fell from the 16th floor. Before long, he actually came back from the dead, staring up at the towering building in complete confusion. At that moment, he just wanted to go home and clear his head. To his surprise, he ran dozens of miles in one breath, moving as fast as a taxi. At his front door, the boss's daughter was waiting for him. She had an intellectual disability with the mental capacity of an 8 or 9-year-old child and kept pestering the man to find her dad. The man couldn't bring himself to tell her the truth, so he simply shut the door and ignored her. 21 hours after drinking the nuclear waste, the girl was still crying and making a fuss outside his door. The man finally lost his patience and angrily punched the security door, intending only to scare her. Instead, he punched straight through it. He felt like his body contained some kind of tremendous power. He pulled open his wardrobe and gave it a gentle push. The wardrobe flew clear to the other side of the room. He then removed a radiator and casually squeezed it, compressing the metal into a flat sheet. The man was stunned. Not only was he now immortal, but he also had superhuman strength. Had he been possessed by Superman or something? The man then had a rather down-to-earth idea. Late at night, he put on a mask and went to an ATM, pounding the machine with punch after punch. Finally, he simply dug the entire ATM out of the wall with his bare hands and carried it home. Just as he was about to treat his wounds and change the bandages, he discovered something strange. The bullet wounds from a few days ago had completely healed, and his previously flabby muscles had become firm and tight. All of this was clearly due to the nuclear waste causing his body to mutate. Just as he was standing there in a daze, a scream came from downstairs. He looked down and saw a group of gangsters surrounding the girl below. The protagonist had always been timid and conflict-averse, so he pretended nothing was happening and walked past. But the girl was quickly dragged inside a building.